Hey everyone, what's going on? My name is AJ and welcome to another LSPDFR episode, and it is great to be back after 1 month. And I do apologize for being on such a prolonged absence. If you've been keeping up to date with some of the news I've been posting on Discord and as well as YouTube, you're pretty well aware about me having some final exams for university. I did have to get that out of the way, so I do apologize once again for the prolonged absence. But those exams are finally done and over with. So now you will definitely see some episodes over the course of the month, as well as some live streams, and you definitely will be seeing a lot of videos and live streams over the course of January. So I'm glad to be back. One thing's for sure, I do want to thank you all so much, first and foremost, for 7,000 subscribers. We just hit 7K, and that was during the time of my absence, and I'm really grateful to see that that many of you are very patient. You've been showing all that love and support, and I really do appreciate that. To make it even kind of better, we hit 7.1K, so thank you guys so much once again. I do appreciate the love and support. Aside from that, I'm also playing on a new PC. I actually got this new PC around November 25th. I think I got it on November 26th. I got it on Black Friday, and it is an absolute beast. If you'd like to check the specs for the PC, they will be in the description below. Aside from that, we're also going to be rolling out with the Harris County Sheriff's Office. This is a pack created by Maurice97. I've actually used a few of his packs in the past. He's one of my great buddies, and he happened to lend me his Harris County Sheriff's Office vehicles. The textures on these vehicles were created by Sinnisa. Out of the whole pack, I decided to use the FPIU first. I don't know, the FPIU kind of drew my attention the most. There are 5 vehicles in the pack overall. There's an Impala, a Tahoe, FPIU, FPIS, and a 2009 Charger. So out of that, many of you can kind of vote what you'd like to see in the next Harris County video. I'll be doing about 3 of them. This will happen to be the first one, and we'll do about 2 more after that. So aside from that, I hope you all do enjoy this. If you do, remember to smack up that like button. Glad to be back once again. We're going to be patrolling around here on the Sanchiansky mountain range, just around the highway here on the US Route 13. The Texas DPS is not out that much today, so we're kind of helping them out, doing some highway patrol, make sure people aren't driving reckless on these highways here, try to keep the highways safe and everything like that, and respond to any like motor vehicle collisions if that were to occur, especially for the fact that it is Friday or Saturday whenever I'm uploading this video. So traffic can be kind of tense in these areas. Speed limit here is 60 miles per hour, so let's hope no one goes 10 above that. We'll catch people going around 70 plus.
Citizens report an indecent exposure on Union Road, west of the Oatmeal Farm and Grapeseed.
764, I can take that call. Show me a route. Alright, so we just got, I was just actually about to run radar right in that median there, but we just got a call for reports of an indecent exposure out here in Grapeseed. Seems to be, could be around Main Street, I believe. I don't know. We'll kind of check it out. It's on our GPS, so we're en route. Should be there in about less than 2 minutes. Got a lot of traffic today. We should be able to go now. There we go. Alright. So it's actually on Union Road, not Main Street. Sorry about that. Union Road. That's where it is more than likely located at. Just go uphill over here, take the turn. Hopefully it's not too indecent. Hopefully we just have a little bit of minor indecency here. That would be more than okay for YouTube's policy. Oh boy. Okay, she's just, alright, thankfully she's just wearing a bikini. 764. I want to have the I'm gonna have eyes on that subject. 43 has been identified. Stand by. I'm gonna make contact. She's gonna be in. She's gonna be on Union Road, heading into a farm field right now. Hey, ma'am, sheriff's office. Can I talk to you for a minute? She's not listening. Ma'am, sheriff's office. Can I talk to you for a minute, please? Are you gonna listen to me? Are you okay? You look a little bit tipsy there. What's going on? My name is Tip. Okay. I do apologize for that. Alright, well, you're kind of out here. We just got reports of indecent exposure. You've been showing off your private parts lately. What are you doing here? You need some fresh air? Okay, well, where'd you come from? From the grocery store? So you went in the grocery store with the bikini? Where are you headed to right now? I don't want to know. Okay. Alright. Have you been drinking lately, by any chance? No, you haven't? Any drugs? Any narcotics? No? No way to tell a narcotic addict. I mean, just asking. You're a little bit tipsy there. Alright, well, listen. Kind of got a call out here again, once again, because you're showing off your parts. Alright. Do you have any ID on you that I can look at? Could I see that, please?
Hey, you got your ID? Thanks.
You wouldn't happen to have any warrants out for your arrest, would you? 764. Can I get a 2729 check for the subject? It's going to be a Jackie Powick. Jackie Powick. First name is going to be John Adam Charles King Ida Edward. Last name is going to be Papa Ocean William Ida Charles King. Date of birth 1/5/1993. Alright, she's got no warrants. Okay. Alright, well, I can't have you hanging around here, so, I mean, I don't know if you were showing off your private parts or not. You're in a bikini, which is more than okay. I just got the report that you were doing some indecent exposure or something like that. Alright. So in that case, I mean, do you kind of own this farmland area? Because you shouldn't be walking here if you don't own it. It seems like she doesn't. Well, I'll call you a taxi if you need be. Go ahead and do that. 764. Can I get a cab out here for the subject? She seems to be okay. We're gonna let her go. If you can get me that taxi, we're gonna be on Union Road still. Yeah, I mean, she's not doing anything wrong. We haven't seen her show her private parts out or anything like that. She's just in a bikini. And she looks like she's a little bit intoxicated. Which in New York, I follow New York laws. If you didn't know, I live in the state of New York. And public intoxication is not a crime. You'd have to do something if you're intoxicated in order to be arrested. So like disorderly conduct, that's what you would get arrested for. But in this case, I mean, she didn't do anything wrong. I mean, she could have just been a little intoxicated. Maybe she doesn't know where she's going, and only someone knows. Unless if we had like video footage to kind of look at. But we're clear off of that. 764, you can go ahead and show me code 4 off that last call, B10-8. Cool. Let's see what else we can kind of come across today. I'm kind of glad to be here in Grapes. It's a beautiful looking area. Not a lot kind of happens in this area. Usually sometimes we got things on Main Street. But over here, not really. Except for that one call, which to me it just looked like she was kind of lost. That's all it was. And maybe someone must have mistaken her bikini. Because from far, she looked like she wasn't wearing a bikini, to be honest. So, who knows? But we'll be clear. We'll probably head back to the highway, see what we can do. Pretty sure many of you just saw that guy almost just wrecked his, or individual up there just almost wrecked his vehicle into a guardrail. Go and run his plate, see what's kind of going on. And you can kind of see his engine kind of spewing out some black smoke, getting pulled over to the side of the road here. And his exhaust just kind of took a little bit of a fart there. 764 1061. I'm gonna be out on North Chiansky Passage, just right near an industrial work factory. It's gonna be occupied one time. Plate's gonna be San Andreas 88 Victor Frank 0310. Could you go and run me that last plate for me?
Dispatch 724. I have an elderly female sitting in her car here. She's having some kind of chest pains.
Okay.
Target vehicle license plate 88 Victor Frank Ocean 310. No 1099.
764 10-4. You can show me making contact with the driver. 10-12. Alright, we're good to go. Go and see what's going on with that vehicle today. Hello, sir. Sheriff's Office. Got your vehicle kind of spewing out some black smoke over there. Everything alright there? Okay, well, can I see your license, proof of insurance, please?
Hey, you got your ID?
Alright, the reason I pulled you over today is because you kind of almost just kind of wrecked into that guardrail. I mean, something must have kind of happened. Looks like your tire also kind of popped out. So your vehicle seems to be kind of a little bit of a bad condition here. Would you happen to know what's kind of going on with your vehicle there? I don't know what that would be considered as. I gotta add more options over here, if I can. I'll just put I don't know, vehicle damage. Yeah, there we go. You're on your way to get it fixed. Well, I wouldn't be driving this thing anymore if I were you. The tires kind of busted out in the, you know, the front left over here. You got your engine kind of spewing out some smoke, right? Have you had anything to drink today, by any chance? No, you haven't. Okay. Can I ask what happened to your vehicle? Did the tire just pop all of a sudden, or did this kind of happen earlier, where your tires kind of going flat earlier? What happened? What's wrong with it? I mean, you got a popped out left front tire over here, man. Your engine's kind of spewing some black smoke. Why don't you go and sit tight for me, man? We'll kind of discuss this when I get back, alright? I'm just going to run your information and everything like that. Okay, and you got nothing illegal in the car, do you? Not that you know of. Alright, sit tight for me. Alright, reason I asked him is because I'm going to ask him to step out the car eventually. He's not going to take that thing anywhere, especially with the condition that it's in. We'll have to get it towed until it can kind of get fixed and up and running. We have his ID here and his insurance and everything like that. So we're going to take a look at that. Seems like he's been good. He's been stopped once before, and he had, aside from it being a traffic stop, he had a parking ticket for parking near a fire station driveway. That's, wow, okay. I'm not gonna cite him or anything like that. This could just be some random coincidence that his vehicle just happened to have a popped tire in the middle of me passing him. So what we'll do is we'll go and ask him to step out, and we'll get this kind of towed, and he can probably take a taxi home. It's for his safety and the safety of other drivers on the road. You know, don't want anyone getting into a motor vehicle collision here. 764, start me up at 1051. Alright, man, I'll tell you what, I do need you to step out the car. I'll kind of explain what's going on in just a moment, alright? Could you step out for me? Just leave your keys in the center console if you'd like.
Wow! Hold up!
Alright, and if you would, just kind of follow me to the front of my car.
Wait up!
Alright, man, with the existing condition of your vehicle, I can't let you drive this any further. I'm not going to cite you or anything like that. This just happens to be like kind of like a coincidence where probably your tire just kind of popped out of nowhere. Your engine is obviously spewing some black smoke, and because you want to take this over to a mechanic or something like that to get it repaired, or like a repair shop, I can't let you do that. Again, with the condition it's in, I don't want your safety to be at risk, as well as other driver safety. All right, so this thing will be towed. All right, it will have to be towed. So, do you have someone who can kind of pick you up, or do you want to take a taxi? Okay, just sit tight. I'm not gonna let you go just yet. unless if you want to go, I mean you can, but in case you want to get the information from the tow the person who's going to collect your car, then you can kind of get the information.
And Sandy Shores.
And we have no reason to search his car, so we're just going to get the tow to kind of pick it up, and we'll be good to go. We just need a... Honestly, I think it's better if we get a flatbed.
Assistance required.
There we go.
The Union Green
Sweet.
silos. Statue Steam Mountain Range.
Alright, 764. Could I also get a cab out here for the subject? I'm going to be clear, stable. You can go and get that taxi for me when possible. Alright, man, I've arranged a taxi to kind of pick you up, alright? You'll be good to go, no citations. Just remember to kind of get your car a little bit later when it's repaired and everything like that, alright? Alright, sir, take care.
That's just wrong. That's so.
Okay, then.
We have a possible robbery on Zancudo Avenue, north of Sandy Shores Airstrip. Sandy Shores, response code 2.
Delta 21, 1023, I'm right here, just pulling up, on your 6.
Proceed with caution.
Alright, so now that we're done with that traffic stop, we actually just got a call that just kind of came into us. Had reports of a robbery kind of happening out here in Sandy Shores. Pull over to the right, please. So yeah, we were asked to kind of respond code 2, I guess. That way we don't alert anyone who's there. But we do want to make our response a little bit urgent here. Alright. .764, I'm going to be right ATL around Sandy Shores. I'll be pulling up to that area in just a moment here. Stand by. Alright, so we got an ATM robbery happening around here. I think best thing is to kind of go code 1 now. Make sure we don't alert anybody. And the ATM robbery seems to be happening right around the sheriff's substation, which is a little bit ironic.
Shit.
764, I got one Caucasian female. She's armed right now. Alright, she's gonna get in the car. Out of the car! Out of the car, ma'am!
Crap.
Out of the car! Get out of the car! Get out of the car! Get out of the car! Out of the car! Put your hands where I can see him. Get on the ground. 764, one at gunpoint. I'm gonna need additionals out here outside the substation. Okay. She wasn't our drawback 1043, but she was armed and she came right out of that area. Obviously, very suspicious.
Gun ownership is a sign of retarded sexual development.
I'm not even gonna question what she just said. Alright, ma'am, what's your name? Samantha Martinez. Alright, Mrs. Martinez, right now you're not being placed under arrest just yet. You're just being detained until we can figure out what's going on. You just came armed with a weapon, or you came armed out of an area that we suspected to, or we got reports that there was an ATM robbery happening over here. And you came out as soon as I kind of came. You came out with a gun, and then you went straight into your vehicle. Is that your vehicle there? Alright, we'll kind of get that checked out. So if I run the plate, this vehicle won't come back to any other names, or it won't come back stolen. Okay. Alright. We'll go ahead and get an additional to kind of help us out. We did call for that additional anyway.
Assistance needed.
Have a seat for me in the meanwhile.
Mountain View Drive, north of Sandy Shores Airstrip. Sandy Shores.
So she's not arrested just yet, but she is reasonably suspected to be involved in this ATM robbery. I mean, she just came out with a gun. Let's see what's going on. We have our backup unit to kind of watch her, which is great. Hey Sarge, you got the details about the call? She was involved in she just came out of an area where there was a potential ATM robbery, and she came armed with she came out with the gun. So I don't know what's kind of up with that, but I have her detained right now. She tried to get into a car. As soon as I came here, she actually tried fleeing for the car. So that's a car over there that she got in, that blue sedan over there. Go ahead and check out the ATM. This is the ATM here. We do have also security footage. We also do have security footage here that we can kind of take a look at. Take a look at the ATM. I've never been here before. Oh, that's not me. Whoops.
How are you?
The cover of the ATM is open, but it seems to be completely functional. Oh, okay, I see. Alright. So yeah, she's our potential subject here, and she came out with a gun. Alright. Could you stand up for me? Alright, ma'am, you got anything illegal on you? You have that gun on you still, right? I'm gonna go and pat you down, make sure you got nothing else on you, okay? And out of the area you came from, that little ATM was opened up, so that puts you at suspicion. What were you kind of doing here anyway? Alright, you do have the right to do so. Alright. Okay, well, I asked her what she was kind of doing here, and she had her gun on her, obviously. I don't know if she had a permit. We'll check that out. Alright, ma'am, go ahead and have a seat in the back of my car for me, and we'll figure out what's going on. Kind of get... Things are a little bit weird. I mean, we could kind of check the footage and everything like that if that was actually a case where we could actually check the video footage. But in GTA 5, obviously, the mechanics are so limited, and the script for that being, obviously, we can't check camera footage. Not in this call out. She seems to have a arrest warrant for traffic, reckless driving. She has a gun permit for long guns, but not handguns. So she's obviously probably going to go to jail then. I mean, we can kind of get that video checked out and everything like that. One thing for sure is I also want to check out that car. So yeah, she's probably going to go to jail for that whole ATM thing. I mean, she was just around there. We could also talk to those people over there, the witnesses. They were around that area at the time when I arrived, so... Witnesses could also be kind of a potential help. 764, can I get a 28 check? I'm gonna need one on a blue to Class A sedan. It's gonna be a San Andreas 04 Queen Frank 930. 04 Queen F390.
Suspect license plate 04 Queen Frank 930. A traffic violation.
Okay.
A traffic violation. Proceed with caution.
So that's obviously not her. She had a way different name, if I remember. So this is not her vehicle, but it also wasn't reported stolen, so it could just be a borrowed vehicle. So, I mean, I don't know. We'll get that checked out. It's not like we can really ask her in the game. I mean, I guess all she can really go to jail for now, until we can get that vehicle thing figured out, is the whole ATM robbery and her having a illegal possession of a firearm. Okay, I think I kind of see it. I see it. Alright, so yeah, she's gonna go in for armed robbery because she was armed, obviously, with the weapon that she doesn't own and is in her possession, and she also tried to rob that ATM. So in this case, she's gonna go to jail for armed robbery, having that warrant, and illegal possession of a firearm. That's all she's going in for today. The vehicle thing, that blue vehicle, that blue to Class A vehicle right there, we can't figure out any information on that. We don't know if it's stolen because she just took it right off the bat. The vehicle was unlocked, but anyone can leave their vehicle unlocked. It kind of happens, you forget, especially as a driver sometimes. So we'll get that ran through Michelle Sharon, who owns the vehicle, and see if she knows this individual. And if not, then if she knows that her vehicle's been stolen, or if she thinks that her vehicle's been stolen by this individual, then we can get that warrant out and try to charge her with that as well. I don't remember I think she came back clean. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. Alright, never mind. Alright, Miss Martinez, at this time, you are currently being placed under arrest for armed robbery, illegal possession of a firearm. Alright, you don't own that firearm. You have a permit for long guns, not handguns. And you're also being arrested for having a warrant out for your arrest for reckless driving. Alright. I don't know if that vehicle belongs to you or not, or if you're just borrowing it. We'll contact the registered owner, and if you happen to steal this vehicle without the knowledge of the owner, then you can get a charge for that as well eventually, alright? Alright, I'm going to go ahead and read your rights this time, alright? At this time, Mrs. Martinez, you do have the right to remain silent. Anything you say or do can and will be against you in the court of law. You do have the right to an attorney. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you by the courts at no cost. At any point in time, we could decide to exercise these rights. Do you understand that? Okay. Do you have any questions for me in regards to your charges? No? Okay. If not, then we'll get you transported. Cool. Kind of scary to be involved in an incident alone with an armed robbery. She had a handgun in her possession. Alright.
Appreciate it.
I guess he was kind of checking out this area too. See what he could kind of investigate. I think he might have just found the same thing as me. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. But we'll take this lady to jail and we'll be on our way. (764) I'll be 10-6 code 4 active 91 transporting to the station. Alright, just pull in right over here and we'll take her in. And we'll go ahead and take her in ourselves. Yeah, we'll do that. Well, that was kind of a scary situation to be in.
I always like a lager after a big pump session.
Who cares?
Got the police department over here. Cool. We'll take her into one of the cells over here. Take her in the first one here. Hey, if you could get her mugshots later. She's going in for armed robbery. She's got a warrant, and she also was charged today for legal possession of a firearm. If we can get some mugshots on her later and everything like that and get her booked in. Alright, thank you. Many of you might think, why do I talk to the AI when they don't respond to me sometimes? I try to reduce that a little bit, but it's out of kind of like roleplay. So just so if you didn't know, it is just kind of roleplay stuff. I try to like usually ask questions that are through the game's dialogue, like through the menu. So you could ask like for you could ask for something like the license and proof of insurance, or you can ask someone why, like how much have they had to drink, and they'll actually give you a response. Otherwise, sometimes I usually just make my own questions up and try to hope for the best, see what kind of answers I can kind of make up and try to go along with it. It's just out of roleplay, so just in case anyone wants to know why I kind of do that, again, just out of roleplay purposes. I try to make this as realistic and immersive as possible. But yeah, that's about it.
We are code 4, 1015.
But I hope any of you did enjoy this episode. This was definitely a pretty good episode. I am once again glad to be back with LSPDFR. I have sent some of your guys' requests for LCPDFR, so we'll definitely try to get that through. We'll go through a couple of episodes again with this department. Once again, shout out to Maurice and Sinnisa for allowing me to be beta testers of this pack. As always, they've been letting me be beta testers of their packs for a long time now, and I really do appreciate that. If you enjoyed, once again, smack that like button. And aside from that, thank you all so much for 7K once again, or 7.1K, even better. And yeah, see you guys soon. Peace out, guys. Thanks for watching.